strange thing. Go get your husband. He didn't have the time to hear about my husband. And I did not have the energy to go back and relive the story. Go and get your husband. And then I thought, well, maybe it was a trading ship of some sort. If I brought him a husband, he would give me the magic water. Well, he was a little too late. I had 5 lousy husbands. I would have traded in a heartbeat for some magic water. But I didn't have a single one to offer him today. And I worried about my chances for getting this magic water. I wanted it. Then I had a brief thought. I quickly dismissed it. Perhaps he was wanting to know if I was married. Or not. And so I decided I would keep it short and sweet, straight to the point. Honest. I didn't want to miss my opportunity for the magic water. So I said, I don't have a husband. And he smiled. And he said, well, you have answered truthfully. For you have had 5 husbands. And the one you are living with now, you are not even married to him. Jewish men in Sychar, we all would have known about that. It was a small village. Do you know about living in a small town? And if he had been asking about me, everyone would have loved to tell me such a thing. Something else for them to enjoy talking about. Well, I make an assumption. He must be a man of God. You know, a prophet. Because God told them all sorts of secrets. He must be a Jewish prophet, or perhaps a teacher, or a rabbi even. And I had always said, oh, if I could just have a small conversation with a prophet, I had one question that I wanted to settle. You might be surprised at my interest in this, but I had one question I really wanted to know. I wanted to know the answer. And so I approached him with this one question that I had for him. And I said, sir, it is obvious that you are some sort of prophet. I would like for you to tell me just the answer to one simple question. You Jews think that the only place to worship God is at the Jewish temple in Jerusalem, while we Samaritans, why we think it's on Mount Gerizim, because our ancestors said that to us. So tell me, O prophet of God, what pleases God? Where do I worship so that I can have an audience with this God? Well, he had an answer for me. He said, well, the time is coming, and it's even now, when the Father is looking for true worshipers. You Samaritans know so little about this God, while we Jews know all about him, for salvation comes from the Jews. But the time has come. The Father is more concerned about the worship, and he is looking for anyone who will worship him in spirit